Alright, let's go with more FML wrestling action from the Montérégie area of Québec.
Le 5e combat de cette soirée est prévu pour une chute. Tout d'abord, accompagné de son traducteur Municipality Jacobs, la sale barbe, le truand, les poches ardues.
Yes, indeed, Alexander Kable making his way to the ring first for what is going to be a Smash Mouth style barn burner of a match. And you see him over the shoulder, that steel chair wrapped in barbed wire. Of course, this match is no disqualifications, but Cable's reputation precedes itself. We've seen what he did to Freddie Crow a year ago, exiled him from FML for quite some time after tearing the ring apart, tearing Freddie Crow apart, and tearing himself apart in the process. And it looks like Kable has something to say here to the live crowd before we see his opponent make his way to the ring.
All right. Make one thing perfectly clear. I could speak to you in French, but I don't want it, so I hired a translator.
Il vous fait dire qu'il ne sait pas parler anglais, c'est pourquoi il a engagé Loïc Bouchard comme traducteur officiel.
A translator.
I came all the way out here to the middle of nowhere, Quebec, to perform for you ugly people.
Il fait dire qu'il est parti, il est allé partout au Québec. Il n'a jamais vu une ville aussi laide que vous, Sainte-Clotilde.
I'm gonna kick your little hometown boy's butt in front of his ugly family.
Et ce soir, il affronte Loïc Bouchard. Et il fait face à sa famille dégueulasse qui voudrait qu'il reste assis parce que ça satisfait.
Getting personal here is Kable.
Thank you. Good night.
I guess that's it, and yes, indeed. Hometown stomping grounds.
Et son adversaire, il provient de la région d'ici, de Saint-Michel de Navarre, le Lumberjack,
Well, it's a little bit more special every time it's in your backyard. Loïc Bouchard growing up not too far from the venue with a dream of becoming a professional wrestler. Well, he is here tonight to show what he's learned and not wasting any time here. Going to work right away is on Alexander Kable, who had some not so kind words to say about his family and friends here. And now he gets to batter them in front of them all. And Alexander Kable trying to cool down the jets of Loïc Bouchard, who came in hot and heavy on this one. The Lumberjack. As I mentioned before, Smash Mouth style, both these wrestlers tend to fight that way, and going toe-to-toe, it is going to be a fast-paced, high-adrenaline, hard-hitting battle. Oh! Kicking the middle rope into the nether regions of Loïc Bouchard, and it looks like he's going to follow up here. Looks like we've got an STO driving Bouchard's face into the center of the mat. And hopefully that's not it in front of the family and friends that quick too. And no, Loïc Bouchard able to get the right shoulder up there on the pinfall attempt. Driving him down hard there. And Loïc Bouchard has got to fight from underneath here now. After eating such a devastating maneuver like that, he's got a long way to go. And now his eyes are getting raked across the top rope, courtesy of Alexander Kable. No regrets, no remorse from him on his part. And wait a minute here, that translator. What was that exchange there with Loïc Bouchard? Perhaps going to cheat and just about got caught, so changed plans. Nonetheless, Alexander Kable continuing to work over Loïc Bouchard, driving the elbow into the middle, into the sternum of his opponent. Now going for a little sleeper hold, try to put Loïc to sleep. But I think there's just too much noise. This crowd has been raucous all night long, and much the same to expect when their hometown boy, Loïc Bouchard, is in the ring as he begins to break free of the hold, creates a little distance between himself and Alexander Kable now, and looks to mount some offense. And wait a minute, charging in here, watch out! Pancaking Kable in the corner, and now this is going to be a cannonball. No, he missed! and the base of his spine just ricocheted off that middle turnbuckle. It's a whole lot of steel jarring your back, and Kable almost walked away with a victory after a crucial mistake from Loïc Bouchard. You see the velocity that he comes in with that cannonball. That would have been all in if he caught Kable in the head with that one. But right now, Alexander Kable still very much in control of the situation. Now, here we go, driving Loïc into the corner, maintaining his offensive streak here. Watch out. Oh, hard knife edge chop, driving the wind out of Bouchard. Now Alexander Kable looking to follow up with seconds. Another one. And again, family and friends watching at ringside, seeing the toll that professional wrestling takes on an athlete's body. And speaking of a toll, in comes Kable, lariating. We got a cover. Count it. No. Almost beheading Loïc Bouchard on that exchange, but somehow the lumberjack himself kicking out once again. And oh, wait a minute here. Knife edge chop of his own from Loïc, trying to light up Alexander Kable, trying to mount some offense, coming off the rope, stuck in the clothesline. Watch out for Kable now. Spear takes down Loïc once again. Center of the ring, shoulders are down, 2-in. The fight of Loïc Bouchard. You see him smacking himself in the head, trying to get himself into the game of this thing. He has been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment, a lot of torture, courtesy of Alexander Kable. And it looks like Kable is looking to finish things off with one more spear here. Watch out, Loïc! Oh, eating the buckle there is Alexander Kable, and perhaps the moment. Wait a minute, prone position. Is he going to go for round 2 here? In comes cannonball! Oh! He got all of it that time. And Alexander Kable does not know where he is, crawling for safety, but I think he just found himself once again in the danger zone. In comes Loïc for a second cannonball. And again, Loïc nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Every time he reaches another corner, he eats one of those. Oh, that one with a little extra pepper on it. Bringing Kable back into the ring, 2-in. Wait a minute here, that translator getting involved. Pulling Loïc off the pinfall attempt, and the referee admonishing him. That won't be the cause of a disqualification, but this will. Bringing that steel chair wrapped in barbed wire into the ring. The referee better stop him, although a very dangerous position to be in as an official. And what's this? The translator with a plan. Alexander Kable hooking the arms of Loïc Bouchard. Oh, come on, what is that in there? Salt? Oh! Whatever it was, it backfired into the eyes. We're at a burning of Alexander Kable, and in comes Loïc one more time. Cannonball! You love to see a plan like that fall apart. And there's the 3 count. The pace did not stop from the word go. Loïc Bouchard and Alexander Kable brought it tonight. A fantastic matchup, if I've ever seen one. But somehow, someway, the tenacity of Loïc Bouchard, the lumberjack, prevails overall. And after a series of cannonballs and that salt or powder, whatever it was to the eyes, Loïc Bouchard secures the 3 count. And you gotta wonder, that translator must have been a local, perhaps a buddy, if Alexander Kable didn't do his homework. The translator perhaps helped secure the victory for Loïc Bouchard. I hope he got paid up front for his translating services. Nonetheless, we hope you enjoyed the action. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back, so make sure you subscribe. We'll see you next time. The bell rings.